I'm April with the City Communications Office, and I'm here in PH Coffee, a new community meeting spot and coffee house in Pendleton Heights. The area has been undergoing a revitalization project. As a social media manager for the city, I send out tweets and also post on Nextdoor, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. If you want to stay in the know, go to kcmo.gov/social to find out how to follow us. The city also produces KC More magazine twice a year. Fall editions are currently being mailed out to residents. You can also read it on our website at kcmo.gov/kcmore. It has lots of great information on city projects and programs, including the fall leaf and brush pickup schedule. Residents can leave up to 20 bags or bundles at the curb by 7 a.m. on their regular trash days. Use paper sacks. Bundles can also be no larger than 2 feet in diameter and no longer than 4 feet. Remember, no trash, no grass clippings will be acceptable. Pickups will take place in the North Region November 4th through November 8th for residents north of Missouri River. In the Central Region, December 2nd through December 6th for residents between Missouri River and 63rd Street, excluding residents east of Blue Ridge Cutoff. And in the South Region, November 18th through November 22nd for residents from 63rd Street South to east of Blue Ridge Cutoff. Remember, the city's leaf and brush sites are also open. Go to kcmo.gov for locations and operation hours. If you've driven by KCI lately, you may have noticed 2 big cranes. The cranes are part of construction for the new KCI terminal.
Today we're beginning production of auger cast piles, which are the foundations of the new terminal building. Behind me is a crane that is roughly 120 feet tall that is equipped with an auger bit that will drill down as deep as 80 feet into the ground and remove soil. As the soil is removed, a high-strength cement-based grout is pumped into place to create the underground pillars, which will become the foundation for the new terminal building. There's roughly 2,200 piles that will be installed over the next several months, and additional piles planned for the garage and the elevated roadway. Burkle is the contractor working on this. They're one of the largest deep foundation contractors in the U.S. They're from Bonner Springs, Kansas. And they've also partnered with 4 M&WBE minority and women-owned businesses from around the Kansas City area. This is an exciting milestone for the project team because this is just the beginning of putting Kansas Cityans to work. We've worked hard over the past 2 years to get to this point in time where Kansas City workers are preparing to build a world-class airport for the city of Kansas City.
Thanks for watching the Weekly Report. I'm April, your social media manager. Stay tuned for more great city videos.
I like the sense of community. I like that when I come to Southeast, I pretty much see the same people all the time.
The people here, they're nice and friendly. The people that come here are nice.
Yeah, it's not rowdy. It's just smooth. Smooth sailing, you know. It's not all, like I said, off the chain. It's smooth.
I like that the people at the front desk know me my name and my face.
It's kind of packed at times, but it's just kind of quiet.
Come join me at Southeast where KC plays.
Where KC plays.
It's where KC plays.
Imagine a day without water. On October 23rd, the nation will participate in Imagine a Day Without Water. All this week, KC Water will explore what having fresh quality drinking water really means and imagining what it would be like if it was not readily available. We'll talk to people who have visited places where fresh water is scarce, and we'll show you what we do here at KC Water to keep water in your homes. Water is our most precious resource, yet many of us take it for granted every day. On October 23rd, we'll take a day to pause and think about the value of water. For KC Water, I'm Heather Frierson.
Good morning and welcome to Wild Wednesday here at the Kansas City Zoo. I'm your host, Allison, and I am here today with Katie and Jill. And we are working with some pretty cool animals. Katie, who do we have here today?
So we have Zuri. She is a female black rhino here at the Kansas City Zoo. She's one of our 4 rhinos.
Wait a second. There are 4 rhinos here at the Kansas City Zoo?
We do have 4 rhinos here at the Kansas City Zoo.
How did this happen?
So black rhinos are a solitary species of rhino. And so typically you only see 1 on exhibit. Occasionally you will see 2 out here.
Okay,
it
so
depends.
why does it depend? Why might we see 2 on exhibit here at the zoo?
So Zuri is our 12-year-old female. We brought her in 2018 from Oregon with another male named Ruka, and they are a breeding pair. So they go together at certain times of the year and certain times of the month, and then we do separate them also because they are solitary and they prefer to be alone other than those certain times.
Very cool. So sometimes you may see a solitary one, sometimes you may see multiple, or 2 at least.
Yeah.
So how do we know that we're seeing Zuri? What's special about, what characteristics can we note that are like, that's Zuri on exhibit?
So Zuri has really nice horns. Her 2 horns they're kind of short, but they look really well. She also has a pretty distinct, I think, dip in her back. She is a female, so that is helpful in itself. And then Zuri is one that likes to get in the mud, and then sometimes you'll even find her wading in our lagoon.
All right.
She's very adventurous.
Okay.
Or even climbing rocks.
Wow.
She likes to climb the rocks and try to get to branches. So
What a rhino.
if you see an acrobatic rhino out here, you're looking at Zuri.
You're looking at Zuri. That's pretty cool. Now, Zuri has been here at the zoo for a while.
Yeah.
Exactly how long has she been here?
So they came in April of 2018, so a little over a year and a half.
Awesome. And how do you think they like their new digs?
I think they like it pretty well. They seemed excited when they come out on exhibit. They like to go out and explore and kind of, like I said, go everywhere.
Now, you mentioned earlier that Zuri may be climbing some rocks to find some foliage.
Yes.
So she likes the leaves on the trees.
She does. So black rhinos are browsers, which means they eat trees. So they like to eat the leaves, the branches. So that is part of their diet, as Jill's giving her right now. We do give them some of that every day because that is a staple of their diet in the wild.
Okay. What else would they eat here at the zoo? Now, we know in the wild they would eat mostly the foliage, but here at the zoo they get a little bit more.
Right. So they get hay and alfalfa. It varies how much they get seasonally and if they're eating, and we add and take some away depending on what they're leaving. But it's about 100 pounds of that each. Then they get about 17 pounds of a browser grain that's made for browsers, like rhinos. And then they get cut up produce as a treat and as our training. So we have some sweet potatoes, apples, pears, stuff like that, celery.
What would you say is her favorite treat to have then out of all of those things?
Yeah, she loves fruit.
Oh, she's got a sugar tooth.
Yeah, she likes fruit. She will eat most things, but she prefers the fruit.
All right. Well, I like fruity things, especially because they're sweet. And, it's that time of year where we're getting all kinds of treats around here, especially at the zoo. I noticed down there on the ground, we've got a very big treat. It's a huge pumpkin. What are we going to do with that today?
So it is a treat for Zuri, but it's also enrichment. So it's an item to help mentally stimulate her day.
Okay.
So we're going to give her this whole pumpkin and kind of see what she does. There's a good chance she's going to smash it, which is really fun for her and us to watch.
Okay. She also says she's got some very large feet going on there.
They do. They have pretty big feet, and then they have 3 toes on each of their feet.
3 toes?
They do have 3 toes.
That seems very helpful.
Yeah.
Moving around and stuff.
Right.
So Zuri's going to get this pumpkin, and we mentioned that it's that time of year where things get pretty trickery and treatery around here at the zoo. So it is our Boo at the Zoo time here at the zoo. So if you guys make sure you check out our weekends here at the zoo. We have Hoots and Howls weekends, the first 3 weekends here at the zoo. And then we also have Boo at the Zoo the last weekend here at the zoo. Now, you're already on our Facebook page right now, but make sure you check out our social media and our website to know all the events that we have going on. But personally, I'm ready to see Zuri get this pumpkin.
All right, let's give Zuri a pumpkin. Okay. Go ahead and give it to her. All right, here you go, Zuri. See what she does with it.
All right, is that a little sniff, a little moving around? Now, how do rhinos usually react to receiving an item like this?
It depends. As long as they're not scared of it, they're gonna smash it. They're gonna test it. They might put their horn through it. They might step on it. So Gotta see. She might roll it around for a while and she might not care.
Now, so you mentioned they might be scared of it. Why would a rhino be scared of a pumpkin? That sounds silly to us, but with animals, things are different.
Yeah, if they haven't seen something in a while, if it's novel and new, they might be a little leery of it.
Okay.
Rhinos also don't have the best eyesight, so they have to be able, they might not see it very well. So she's got to smell it first and make sure it is something tasty.
Wow. And she does, it looks like all her
She's really
facial, all her facial parts are really working right now. The nose, the lip that she has in the front, and those eyes, and that big horn.
I think she was trying to figure out if she could put the whole thing in her mouth, but I don't think she can.
And there it goes. Well, it seems that she likes it a little bit. She's still following it around. How do you guys know when Zuri's just not into something?
If she didn't want to eat this pumpkin or play with it, or she wasn't interested, she'd walk away. She'd just be like, oh, this is boring, and leave it alone and walk away.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, Zuri, we're hopefully going to see her smash a pumpkin here in just a few minutes. But all over the zoo, you guys can actually check out animals smashing pumpkins every single weekend here at the zoo. I know, Katie, you're in charge of a nice big group of animals. So do you have any other animals in your section that are excited for pumpkins this year?
So obviously the rhinos, they'll get it one weekend, and then for the pumpkin smash weekend. Our lions just got pumpkins this past Sunday.
Ooh, how was that?
I know the girls destroyed the pumpkins. And then we'll also give him to just the various Kopi exhibits up there with the smaller cats and foxes. They might not eat it as much, but they might lay in it or play with it or scratch on it.
So even though it's kind of like a massive vegetable, your carnivores are still pretty into it.
Yeah, they'll still play with them and tear them apart, scratch them.
I love it so much.
Even though they might not eat it, they'll still play with it.
Yeah. I was thinking about it today on the way here because, you know, Halloween is always fun for costumes and people love wearing animal costumes. And I asked some keepers on the way, you know, if a rhino could wear a Halloween costume, what would it be? Now, somebody said a steam engine. And I thought, like on a train, I thought that's a pretty good one. But I think just being a rhino is pretty cool. A lot of people might say unicorn, but.
Yeah. I mean, they are the chubby unicorn.
The chubby unicorn. She's doing a good job with that pumpkin. Zuri, are you enjoying yourself over there? The silence, I think. It's like when people eat and they don't say anything. The silence of her and this pumpkin is doing pretty good. All right, well, Katie and Jill, thank you so much for joining us here today. I think Zuri's having a pretty good time. We can't wait to see you guys out here in all your costumes trick-or-treating at the Kansas City Zoo. But from all of us here, we're going to see what Zuri's going to get into with this pumpkin. Until next time, we'll see you. Happy Wild Wednesday, everyone. Bye.
The Show Me Riders' 4th annual Ponies and Pumpkins happens on October 26th, and it's a free family event that's supported by the Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund here at Little Blue Valley Park. Here to tell us more about it is co-founder of the Show Me Riders, Natasha Fuller. Natasha, thank you so much for having us out here today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, what's the story behind the Show Me Riders and how this event all got started?
Okay, so we were actually advocating with the neighborhoods and community members here in the 5th District to advocate for equine usage here at Little Blue Valley Park. And so some neighborhood leaders got together and thought we could have a small event that would showcase rural Little Blue Valley area and the beautiful park here. And it turned into 4 years of this great festival.
And if someone's not been here before, can they bring kids of all ages, or what kinds of activities happen?
Yes, people who have not attended Ponies and Pumpkins before are welcome to bring family members of all ages, young, small, and old. There's something for literally everyone to do here.
Mm-hmm. So are there horse rides and pony rides?
There are pony rides, wagon rides, horse-drawn wagon rides. That's like the elite feature, the highlight here. There's petting zoos, there's free hot dogs, face painting, pumpkin decorating. We have a DJ. We have a gaming trailer this year. We have some of everything.
And then you also get to trick-or-treat.
Yes.
You come by. So.
Yes. So at each station that the children visit, they will be able to get a treat. They also are able to get on the horse-drawn wagon rides and take it through the beautiful 96 acres here at the park and stop at a few trick-or-treat stations along the way.
And then you're also doing something a little different in that you're collecting toys for kids.
Definitely. So in an effort to just try to see how we could connect this event with another event that we offer, Horses for the Holidays, we asked that everyone attending the festival, Ponies and Pumpkins, bring a new unopened toy so that we can then give those back on Christmas Day to families in Kansas City.
Mm-hmm. So it's a free event.
Yes, definitely.
And what are the hours?
The hours are noon to 4 on Saturday, October 26th.
And this happens rain or shine?
This happens rain or shine, even in the cold.
For people that are interested in coming out to Ponies and Pumpkins, where's the best place to find information about the event and about your organization?
The best place to find information regarding our organization would be either Facebook, at our Facebook page, These Show Me Riders, or on our website, theseshowmeriders.com. There you can find more about our organization, find out how we got started, when we were founded, how to become a member, and upcoming events that we will present throughout the year.
Great. Well, thank you so much for telling us about Show Me Riders and about the event, and we're looking forward to a sunny day on October 26th.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for having me.
The Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund supports local nonprofits that bring cultural, social, educational, and recreational activities to our area. To learn about additional upcoming events, visit kcmo.gov/ntdf.